Welcome back, lottery fans, and welcome to day number 7 of our video series, 10 winning rundowns for 10 states in 10 days. That's right, we have made it to day number 7, and today is our lucky day because it is also St. Patrick's Day. So we've got St. Patrick's Day, number 7 in our rundown, and I've got a super lucky rundown for you for this rundown for the state that was drawn today. This rundown today, since the beginning of the month, has hit 8 times so far this month. And I'm going to show you where every single one of those hits comes from, and I'm going to show you how to do the rundown as well. And then, because it's St. Patrick's Day, we're going to go ahead and do our lucky Michigan Lottery $10 St. Patrick's Day scratch-off card as well, full of 4-leaf clovers and pots of gold and lucky sevens. So hopefully we'll win some money out of that as well. If you haven't already, make sure you go ahead and vote for your state. We've still got 3 more to go after today, so the voting is still open. You can definitely go and vote for your state. Just go to lotterypredict.com, find a voting page in the news section, and you can go ahead and vote for your state. And of course, I'll leave a link down below in the description. But let's go ahead and jump into it, because this is going to be with 8 different winning numbers. It's going to be one we're going to have to spend some time going through. So let's go ahead and let you know what state it is. But before I do, give me a thumbs up on the video. I'll let you know what state it is, because the thumbs up really make it good for the YouTube algorithm. They love that thumbs up stuff, so thank you to everyone that gives me thumbs up. And today's state is going to be Texas. That's right, you crazy Texans with your bajillion lottery drawings every single day. You really love the lottery, and I love you because of it. And we're going to be doing the Texas Pick 3 evening lottery. Now, as I said, I've been tracking this. This one's one of those long forecast ones, one I've been tracking for quite a while. So I've been tracking since the beginning of the month. And as I said, it's hit 8 times so far for the beginning of the month. All the signs show that it's going to keep going throughout the rest of the month as well. So I'll show you how to do that rundown. But we're going to need that result from the first of the month, which was a 524 in the Texas Evening Lottery. Now, the rundown we're going to do is one that we've actually used quite a lot, so I hope you guys in Texas have been using this rundown and hitting some of these numbers, but don't worry if not, because I'm going to show you how to do it again, and then you can keep doing it for the rest of the month as well. And it is the anti-clockwise reverse counting up. And I always say that sounds complicated, not complicated. All we do is we take this 524 and we put it from top left to bottom right in our rundown grid here. And as a reminder, you can go ahead and download this Pick 3 rundown worksheet completely for free from lotterypredictor.com. Then you can print it out. I did actually have a request from someone to say, could I make it a fill-in PDF, which is actually a good idea. So I'm going to look into that and see what I can do. That way you don't even have to print it out. You can just load it up on your phone or your computer and put in your numbers from there. That's a very smart idea, so thank you for that. I'll be looking in how to do that and how I can make that available as well. So I'm going to go ahead. So to do the rundown, what we do is we start at the bottom right here, and all we do is we count up anti-clockwise until we filled in all the spaces. So we go 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and when we get to 9, we start back down at 0 again. So we go 0 filled in like so. Now for our translated grid, we had mirror numbers yesterday breaking our streak of flip numbers, but we're right back to the flip numbers again for Texas. Now I have to say that mirror numbers came pretty close. There was actually a high number of mirror numbers also working in the translated grid for hits, but I did see 1 or 2 extra hits out of the flip numbers. So we're going to go ahead and use our flip numbers here today. We're going to look up each number in the base grid, look it up along the top line, and on the bottom line is the number we'll put in the translated grid. So 5 on the top line, 8 underneath it, we put an 8 in that spot there. 7 underneath it's a 0, put a 0 there. 6 underneath it's a 9, put a 9 there. 8 becomes a 1, 2 becomes a 5, 5 becomes an 8, 9 becomes a 2, yep, 9 becomes a 2, 0 becomes a 3, and finally 4 becomes a 7, like so. And it's just easy as that. As I said, it's super simple to do this rundown. Anyone can do it, so I highly recommend, even if you're not in Texas, this rundown seems to work pretty consistently. So definitely give it a try in your state as well. You know, pick a date, do some backtracking, see what shows up, and then if you see a lot of hits coming out of it, definitely go ahead and keep playing it. There have been rundowns where I've noticed where for the entire month that rundown has not hit. So you definitely want to make sure you're doing your backtracking before you pick it to make sure it is hitting currently, because you don't want to pick a rundown that's just not hitting. All right, let's go ahead and show you then where all of those winning numbers actually came from. So we started on the 3rd. I'm going to start all the way over here because we've got 8 of them to fill in with 6 spots. And that was a 273 that showed up in the results. And if we go ahead and look on our translated grid, we start off nicely with a box number in our common pattern here. So a common pattern is either a horizontal line straight across, a vertical line straight down, or we actually have the crisscross. But anything that is a straight line, that's what I call a common pattern. So we've got a box number right there in our common pattern. Next up was the very next day, 3-4, we had a 650 showing up. And if we go ahead and we look into our base grid, we've actually got that showing up as a straight right here, 650 showing up right there. All right, next day again, so we had a streak of 3 winning days all in a row. And we had a 218 showing up. And we're going to go ahead, and this one's another one that I like here because now we go back to our translated grid. Once again, we have a common pattern, this time a straight coming up right there from the bottom left column number there. So 2 straights, 2 numbers, 1 straight, 1 box, showing up as a common pattern on our translated grid. All right, next up, we actually skipped several days, and this is why it's important to not give up too early on a rundown because it may be just taking a break. We actually had 310, so the 10th. We really started a long run of numbers coming up on 310. We actually had an 872 showing up. And this time we're going to go ahead and flip to our base grid, and we got that straight showing up right there as an 872 in our base grid as our acute angle right there. All right, next up we had on the 11th of March. So this was another run of 3 days we actually had because we had one on the 12th as well. We had an 829 showing up. And once again, if we're going to go ahead and look on our base grid, we've got that acute angle just turned a little bit. We've got the 829 showing up as a straight right here, like so. So definitely a lot of straights coming out of this one. And for some reason I wrote that all the way over here. So hopefully that made sense to you. All right, 312. So we had 3 runs. We had a 3, 4, and 5, the 3rd, the 4th, the 5th, and then the 10th, the 11th, and the 12th. So 2 runs of 3. We had a 105 showing up on the 12th of March. And we're going to go ahead and look back to our flip grid. And once again, we've got that acute angle. So that's three lots now. This run of 3 had 3 acute angles showing up. A 105 is a straight there. So 3 straights, 3 acute angles, a run of 3, triple threes. Wow, look at the semblance there of all those numbers. That's pretty good. All right, next up we had our 7th number was on 314, the 14th. We had a 975 showing up. And this time it showed up on our translated grid again with a box number 957 showing up right here. And then our very last number was actually just yesterday on the 16th of March. We had a 268 showing up. And if we go ahead, this time back to our base grid again, we have 628 showing up as a box number right there. So 8 numbers showing up this month already for this rundown in Texas. Very, very good rundown for Texas. Very hot rundown for Texas. As I said, you've got some common patterns in there. You've got that pattern of the 2 sets of 3 so far. Maybe we'll go for a 3rd set of 3 before the end of the month in terms of the runs. And the patterns are pretty consistent there in terms of you've got the common patterns and then our acute patterns showing up quite a bit there. So nice rundown there for Texas. Thank you for Texas. That is our number 7 rundown. As I said, we've got 3 more to go, so definitely keep voting. But let's go ahead and jump into our special St. Patrick's Day scratch-off card here. I do notice the scratch-off card doesn't mention St. Patrick's Day anywhere, so maybe that's a licensing thing. I don't know. But we'll call it St. Patrick's because it's full of 4-leaf clovers, full of green, full of luck, and it is St. Patrick's Day today. All right, as I said, we've done this one before. It's a $10 Michigan card. We've got our lucky numbers we're going to scratch off, and then scratching off our clovers. We're looking for, and then we're going to go ahead and we're looking for the matching number or the number 7 for a bonus to get our bonus spots here, and we'll, the 4 bonus spots. All right, let's jump into it. The numbers we're looking for are 4, 19, 15, 18, and 25. And hopefully we'll get a repeat of something we did yesterday, which yesterday, if you haven't seen the video, go and watch it. We had our largest scratch-off ticket win ever on this channel. You're definitely not going to want to go ahead and miss that. I was really happy to get that scratch-off win there. All right, let's start with our numbers. We've got 4 in each line. Starting off with the number 9. We don't need the number 9. Number 5, don't need a 5. 17, we don't need 17. And 23, so nothing on the first line. Second line. 27, nope. 7, nope. 10, nope. And 22, so nothing so far. Halfway through this card. Third line here. We got an 11, nope. 12, nope. A 2, nope. And an 8, no. Alright, last line, then we'll go on to our bonus pots here. 24, no, we need a 25, not 24. 21, nope. 1, nope. Alright, last one, will it be 20? Nope, so nothing there. Alright, on to our lucky pots here. We've got 4 of them, $20, $30, $50, and $100. We're looking for a number 7 to win that prize amount. So we've got a wallet, so nothing there. We've got a diamond, nothing there. We have a piggy bank, nothing there. Will it be $100? And no, it is a, not even sure what that is. A money clip, it looks like. All right. Well, nothing there. That's all right. We will keep going with this. I think I've got one more Michigan cards still to do, which we'll do tomorrow, and then we'll bear back onto some Indiana cards, and then we'll see where we go from there. All right, that's it. Thank you for joining me today. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Definitely enjoy yourselves, but as you know, under the current conditions, please don't go out and enjoy yourselves. Stay in and enjoy yourselves. So I'll be back tomorrow with more winning rundowns. We've got day number 8 coming, and definitely keep playing your lottery, because that is not closing anytime soon as far as I'm aware. So definitely we still get to keep that enjoyment. All right. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for the thumbs up. Good luck, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.